ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਲਬਰਟਾ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਜੇਸਨ ਕੈਨੀ ਨੇ ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਹੋਏ ਮਾਲੀਏ ਦੇ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸੂਬਾਈ ਅਤੇ ਸੰਘੀ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਆਵਾਜਾਈ ਲਈ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਫੰਡਿੰਗ 'ਚ $82 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪ੍ਰਾਂਤ ਦੇ ਆਵਾਜਾਈ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਰਾਜਨ ਸਾਨੀ ਤੇ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਸਕਾਈ ਵਿਊ ਐਮਪੀ ਜਾਰਜ ਚਾਹਲ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਹੋਏ।
Pleased to be here today to announce that financial relief is on its way so that buses and LRTs can continue to serve Albertans across the province. A few weeks ago, Minister Sani, Alberta's Minister of Transportation, announced that an agreement was in place with the federal government for financial assistance to offset lost operating costs during the pandemic. Alberta's government is providing almost $80 million for municipal transit systems across the province. The federal government is matching that commitment for a total of $159 million combined. That joint funding is now in place and municipalities are now eligible to access that funding for their transit systems. Mayor Gondek, I'm happy to tell you that the City of Calgary will receive $82.4 million in combined funding. Minister Sani will travel to Edmonton this afternoon to announce what the capital city will receive, but I can tell you it is a significant amount as well. We're also providing funding to 24 other municipalities across the province. Transit service is a vital component to economic recovery as people start to get back to work. Well, more than start. Yesterday I was in the biggest traffic jam I can remember in downtown Calgary in about 6 or 7 years, and I was never happier to be in a traffic jam, to see the economic activity coming back in a big way. We are pleased to provide assistance to ensure that buses and LRT services continue to move around their communities in the province. So thank you for your time this morning, and I'd like to call on Minister Sani beleaguered transit systems, not only here in Calgary and also up in Edmonton, but in many other communities across the province as well. Transit systems took a big hit during the pandemic. People were working from home, and of course many businesses cut back on staff. Some closed altogether. Students were sometimes attending school online, and all of these plus other factors contributed to result in huge revenue losses for Alberta transit systems. I understand that here in Calgary, ridership plummeted by a staggering 51%, while Edmonton's ridership dropped by more than 44%. To the investment tax credit for carbon capture, utilization and storage in last week's federal budget, it's a critically important part of the ambition of the oil sands producers to get to net zero emissions by 2050. In fact, as you know, they estimate about half of the progress that they can make, certainly between now and 2030, will be as a result of carbon sequestration. Chris, as you know, the government of Alberta has been a world leader on supporting CCUS. We adopted this technology 12 years ago and funded it through the levy on major industrial emissions, the first such levy in North America. We have invested $1.8 billion in demonstrating the feasibility of carbon sequestration technology. We'll continue to support it.